All right, mic check. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a great day. Currently looking at a minivan that had a few things. What's up, Sick? Hope you're having a good day, man.
Welcome, sick bastard. Welcome, sick bastard.
I gotta get a few more things opened up here. At Mike's working. Turn up volume a tad. All right. It could have just been how I was talking. I'm sorry. How does it sound right now? I'll just sit here and talk for a little bit. Mic is up to where it always is. Soundboard, desktop. Actually, my soundboard, I think I should turn down to like 16. What I thought it was at, but I got this too here.
I wish you were Pinocchio, so every time you lied, your nose got longer. Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
You're a liar!
I wish you were Pinocchio, so every time you lied, your nose got longer.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Sick. Thank you for the audio feedback. And you know exactly what those sound effects are queued up for. More or less who they're queued up for, and certainly not you. But I just had to play that quick because I'm sure you're laughing your ass off. This is probably my favorite one though of all intros.
Welcome, sick bastard.
Yeah, I noticed that. I guess I haven't been in any other apps though to check. I've The only reason I ever got an Instagram account was because of that said individual, and I don't care anymore. So much of my valuable time was taken, and yeah, so it is what it is. But glad you're here. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good today. Even right on, brother. Yeah, so I worked yesterday. I'm pretty trashed today. Junior's still loafing in the house. I've been trying to get him out. It was overcast morning. I wanted to get this done before the sun came out, but it is what it is. It's pretty decent. It's supposed to get up to like 85 today, and humid, but heck, I'm digging this right now. It's probably only like 75. But I think I scored one of my most epic scores, not epic, but cool, like cool vintage retro, like hey, this is pretty cool, is that loudspeaker sitting right there. And thankfully they took the batteries out, so it's not all acid and science project inside of there. And it's got the siren option, but that's it. So it just has siren and then your voice volume control. But it is huge, and it's got to weigh like 3 or 4 pounds. So I'm gonna get a drink of water here, and we'll start digging some of this stuff out of the van, and some of it's going to go over to Rob's. Some will get thrown away and some will get used. So I was pretty proud of myself for not bringing that much stuff home. um, oh, and I got to read all chat too. I only just have chat message. I need live chat, so if I'm missing anybody, sorry. Sunday at noon is probably not the best time, and I don't follow sporting events either. And I listed this under entertainment instead of people and blogs or motorcycles and cars, because this really is just for entertainment. I guess it could be people or vlogs, but I know a lot of people just love watching these junk find, the curb throwaway guys that drive around and show you all the stuff they got on the curbs and stuff like that. I was just really happy, like when I saw that sound megaphone. And we got some lamp posts. Yeah, let's just get to it here. I'm gonna grab a drink of water. and we'll get moving some stuff around. Oh, looks like I got a few messages here. Just from, let's see here, it's from my friend Dick. What do we got here? Monday. Oh, dude, I just saw it. I was like, why are you sending me that? Oh, yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. If it shows up at that time, that would be awesome, dude. That is the best message I've gotten today because you would not believe how my day started. Of course, I had to go get a dead vehicle at the gas station about 3 miles down the road that I tried to get a few times yesterday. And yeah, it's just been a rough AM. And a lot of car questions. I don't know why everybody insists on asking me car questions at between 8 and 11 a.m. on Sundays. Generally, my Monday through Thursday is pretty quiet. Busiest times are Friday, Saturday for sure, and then Sundays are awful. Everybody and their brother messages me on a Sunday, but yet none of them are saying, "Hey, do you want to come over for a barbecue, or is there anything that you need help with, Carrie? Could we come by and maybe help you with some trail work, or maybe organize something, or just hang out?" As like people should do, but nope. It's always, what can I do for you? For nothing, or next to nothing. And I'm really trying to fire and weed out that. Oh, did you see that? Did you guys see the mole? Did you? Oh man, did you see the mole? He just ran across here. Big mole too. Not a chipmunk. This was a mole. Moles don't have eyes. They do, but they're so small you can't see them. They got really long snouts and a short, tubby little tail, and they got little paddles for front feet. They don't have feet like a mouse. That's like a cricket right there. We're going to keep this camera right here because that's the second time I saw that little turd today. Oh. You'd think one of these cats, I should get the wire system. I should just move my wireless system here. My wired, it's not wireless, but I've been moving some things around, and I guess if the stream goes down, I'll check that first. Did you see that, dude? He was scooting. But yeah, that was a big mole. We get moles in the mouse traps every now and then in the house, but moles aren't good climbers. They're not very agile, but I think they got a heck of a nose. And I think when a mole and a mouse, I think they've done some interbreeding things and they call them a vole. But I could be wrong. So let me know if you know the difference between a vole, a mole, and a mouse. I mean, obviously the mice have long tails, super agile. I hate mice. I don't like to use that word, but I do. And I'm going to go back and rewatch. Yeah, the camera wasn't quite where it is now. So now that the one is zoomed back, just watch like right along this little ledge right here. I thought I saw him zip across because my seal is broke. So like I can see a shadow, and I saw a little shadow out of the corner of my eye. And yeah. But I heard him last night because I was sitting right here editing, which I'm going to move my stuff in the house soon because it's going to start getting cold, and I'm not going to heat my shop while my house is heated and I'm just sitting in a chair in front of a computer. I can certainly do that in the house, but I like to be out here if I need a clip or whatever. And I don't know, it's just cool to be in the shop. But all right, let's take a look at this stuff here. Here's the megaphone. It is a Xiaomi brand, ER-55S. And I do need to see what size batteries it takes. Sorry about the sun. Like I said, I was trying to not do it in the sun, but looks like we need eight batteries. Doesn't say what size. They look to be D's. The big dogs. So I might have some here actually. I doubt if they're any good or not, but that is a sweet megaphone with the siren, and then your volume here on the back. Just a little dusty. I'm sure it clean off nice. This little rubber is in good shape as well. So that was my most happy find, I guess. Happy. I'm gonna see what the camera looks like there. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you'll see him scoot right here. And then maybe there too, because I think he lives in the wall. If I can, I'll boot him. Well, I don't. I shouldn't say that because he might. I'd scoot him. I'd like to scoot him off into the yard with my foot. But the reflexes and timing of that would have to be pretty. And they don't do near the damage mice do. I saw this bag of freshly folded bed sheets and stuff like this. They work really good for motorcycle drop cloths to cover up motorcycles in the shop to keep the dust off, or if you need a quick oil dry mat. I'm not going to even take any of this into my house, but it came from a clean family. Like I know that I don't know the people, but I saw. You can assume. I mean, it's all folded, washed, perfect for the shop. Better than a dumpster, because in the dumpster it would just go to the landfill. Now I can put oil and put oil on it and then put it in the landfill. Not really, but yeah, sort of. This table here is like a tabletop they built so their kids could play Legos on their coffee table, or Thomas the Train or whatever. So it folds. And I thought, gosh, that's pretty cool. Like all a guy would need to do is cover this. You could make a light box out of it. You could put, Rob's neighbor and then light it from the inside. You could, we could look at all my rock collection on it. We could play Legos. I don't know. I saw a purpose and someone put some time and effort. I mean, all of these little nail holes here are all puttied. Folds nice. They even put like spacers and stuff so it would sit on the coffee table to their spec. But kids grow up, people move out. And now I've got that. This stuff here was like siding. I don't know what it is. It's really glossy, but just OSB on the other side. So I thought maybe if I want to make some new workbenches on another part of the shop. Thought for a backboard, a backboard like workbench here, backboard, baseboard, cut it up. Now you got double the amount. So we got about 6 sheets of this. And this goes over on the other side. So I'm going to probably see if I can do 3. And we'll just take them over here now. That way they're there, out of the way where they should be. Like stuff like this I find usable because I don't have the cash a lot of times to go buy something like this, and I would rather, if I did have the cash, I wouldn't buy it anyway. I'd find a way to repurpose something. Or you see paint get thrown away every now and then, and it's like, how bad is that paint? Was it just not the right color? I'm not picky. Just want it to look and function decent, right? Now these light poles are wicked, and they're painted, so they're aluminum, and you can paint them any color you want. But I mean, they're 6, 8 feet tall. they got really cool like end on them here. And I thought, you know what? Like if they were steel and heavy, I wasn't gonna take them. But light aluminum, this would look rad somewhere. You know, I do want to build or improve my property someday. So heck, we could just set them all up and watch Rob knock them over with his plow truck if we wanted. But either way, I thought these were pretty neat. But I don't quite know what I'm going to do with them yet, or where I might put them. I might put them over in one of Rob's vans. He's got a white Sprinter that I've been slowly contributing to. I think he knows about it, but he's welcome to anything in the van as well. If he can find a use or purpose, let's do it, you know, use it, because it would just end in the trash. We'll get to these chairs here in a second. These chairs are insane. If Ford built chairs as good as they do cars, they'd be in a much better place. They should find out who made these chairs and then say, hey, you should be making our cars, because you did a really good job. There's just 4 total. I think there might have been 5 or 6, but the other ones were pretty beat up. There was this little camera deal, or a tripod with 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers. All seemed to work just fine. I mean, it's not probably your top-notch stuff, but this little thing up here is broke, but they usually just spin off like this. We could even bolt something to this. Perfect, like camera stand number 20 or whatever. I've got so many of these. Why do people throw them away? Just because one little thing breaks? It's nuts. You can reenact the wall with the megaphone, Pink Floyd. Hell yeah. Hyperdazzle, hope you're doing good. Robin, hope you're having a good day. Shuffleboard, outdoor wainscoting. Okay, that's what you call it. Nice, thank you. Nice lighting. Yeah, I like that. And you could paint them anything, like if they're aluminum. So if you wanted white, if you wanted black, or what, red and yellow, whatever, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want. And I thought that was cool since they're aluminum, light, easy to move around. And if nothing else, I got aluminum pipe at the end of the day. So yeah, there's that. I thought I had background music on, but I don't. So let's see here. I got a missed call. My son called me. I'm going to mute the mic here real quick, and I will be right back. Oops, there's a little camera kick. I'll put on a little background music. Hopefully it's not super loud, but there you go. And I'll mute my mic, and we'll see you in just a minute. Have a good day, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we're back. We are back. If anybody else is there, Robin, I got all my stuff from the farm now free and clear. That's good. Make borscht. I pronounced that wrong, but I appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. And we'll get to these Ford chairs here in just a second. Check these puppies out. So I saw this, and it said no boundaries. Ford Outfitters. They're Ford branded. Heavy, very heavy chair. Just a really nice, stout camping chair. So I thought that was cool. None of them are worn out. They don't even look hardly used. Oh, it says here, exclusively designed for Ford Motor Company. That's all it says. But that is heavy. I don't really have any nice folding chairs, so I thought, you know what? Might as well give it a shot. And I'm going to get rid of this music. So I got some nice folding chairs, so that works out good. And yeah. The other set of folding chairs, or this one, I think it's just one actually. I didn't even look at it. East Coast Volleyball. Let's see what kind of shape this is in. It's got a little like SIG burn hole or something, but nothing. Do you hear? Thing sounds like it's stuck under my shirt. Man, the bugs are getting bad. We're gonna wrap this up quick. So this I'm gonna give to Rob. Rob's always looking for a good chair, I'm sure. And if not, I'll take it back to the dump and put it right back in the metal bin where I found it. Pegboard. Pegboard. Like good, nice, usable pegboard. I think this stuff is expensive. I mean, if it's more than 20 bucks for a 4x8 sheet, it's expensive to me. But there's one, two. I kind of like the colors, not gonna lie. At least that green. I don't know how much I care for this purple, but I can certainly use this in the shop. So there's 4 nice sheets of pegboard. As I work through my tool room and get more organized, that'll come in so handy. And the price is right. I gotta keep that open. We're watching for a little mole to run across right there. He's been scooting across. And then some Thompson Water Seal waterproofing wood protector. It's clear. I've got some deck work I need to do. I don't know how expired it is. If there's dates on it, we'll find out. Oh, this amp clamp. Now it could be broken, blown, but oh boy, the lighting's really bad. Sorry. There we go. The camera might not like that. That helps a little bit, I think. It's not a name brand, I don't think, but does it turn on? Well, we'll put some batteries in it. Oh. Let's see if it's got batteries in it quick. I'm gonna have to turn my air conditioning on in here today. It is hot. Holy cow. Yeah, there's no batteries. But guess what I found yesterday at the dump? Ha! A bag of batteries. AAAs. I don't know if they're good or not. Probably not since they were at the dump, but let's just throw them in this amp clamp here and see. One goes that way. One goes this way. One goes that way. Oops. Oh, they stayed in too. Oh my gosh, it turned on. So I'll check it against a good meter, do some tests. But I've always wanted a clamper. Nothing else. Maybe the fuse is just bad in it. They all put a fuse in them usually. So working amp clamp with free batteries I found in a sandwich baggie. So we'll take those out, put them here, put our little lid in there, take our one lead. The other lead is right here. It fell out when I grabbed it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the air on. This is horrible. How do you guys deal with this stuff in Florida? Then here's a painter. I don't know, it looks all good to go. Works, cordless. The batteries, the charger. It looks like some type of a pressure washer painter. I don't know. I don't know. Probably a painter if I had to guess, but I don't know. It's got a long white hose, some filter looking things. Gosh, how cool is that? There's a spider hanging off my camera. Cool little super cheesy air compressor. I don't know how it works, but I don't see a 120. Oh, here's a 120 cord. So it's got a 120 cord, goes to 150. I'm obsessed with the pistons that are in these. If they're really small pistons, I love to I don't know, they're fun. Some horseshoes, or not horseshoes, but double ringer, drop forged, official. Yeah, they are official horseshoes. For throwing horseshoes, I think. Two nice working C-clamps. And then a whole bunch of this channel that I saw on Schmoke's channel. He's got a hanging door, and I think you can use this as like door track slides and lots of different things, but cool little Dalaron plates with, yeah, so some usable pieces of metal here. And what do we got in here? Oh, look at this. I could not believe this. A whole box of seashells. I'm assuming they're real. I don't know. Are we making fake seashells? A whole box of beautiful seashells. Full box, completely full. Assembled in USA. Do not eat. Yeah, so I don't know what this is all about, but there's a whole box of seashells I don't want to throw away. Or at least see go into a dumpster and be pushed into a landfill. Go throw them in a river. Chuck them in a lake. Like, seriously, just, I don't have a problem. If you're going to litter seashells, there's a creek right there. That'd mess with some fishermen. Could you imagine what the fishermen would think if they saw like a handful of those? Just that, what happened here? And then so like a plastic wine glass. Oh, a hot glove. I always wanted one of these. What is this? Oh, like a spark plug sockets for something. Little sign. Oh, I saw this flag too, which this isn't, I should make sure that that's no way to handle a flag, but okay, good. Thanks. It's not a whole flag, but a little patriotism there. So yeah, that's about it. The other boxes got just a few 4th of July looking things, America. And that's, one more thing up front here. Some dude told me that I should take this home and clean it up because they're like, it's a pressure cooker, but the seal is really good on it. So the seal's good, the pressure cooker's good, and it's got the little thingy there. So I thought that was cool. And then a lady asked me, what should I do with this roll of speaker wire? And I said, oh, I'll take that for you. So a good working roll of speaker wire. All right, I got to deal with children's and feed humans. So I'm going to check the chat here and then we're going to roll. Roll out. All right, nobody's there. Oh, he's back. Robin's back. Boiling beets for soup. OSB is almost the same as Jesus. This 3/4 inch plywood amp meter. It's cold and foggy here today. I can't see across the street. Wow. Yeah, there was a lot of fog here in southern Wisconsin today, but it's going to be a hot, muggy bear today. Okay, so those are shoes. Today is the first day I feel free, man. I would love to feel that feeling. I would love that, but one of these days we're gonna get there. And an oven glove, I know, isn't that awesome? All that stuff, good usable things for free. People just throw it. I mean, I get it. I don't necessarily need it all here, but these little metal bits, the metal bits, and like that aluminum dustpan you see in the back there, I'm gonna give that to my neighbor Rob. He's got a wood stove up at his shop. I know he'd like that for ashes and embers. And I mean, honestly, I might even use it as a shop dustpan, so I might retract that statement. Don't hold me to it, Rob. All right, y'all, have a great day. Thanks for checking in, and we're going to work on a van video, so if you don't see me for a few days, I'll be busy doing that stuff, but I appreciate everybody stopping by as always. And yeah, I could make a still out of the pressure cooker. Lots of good things there. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks for stopping, Rob. Appreciate you. Dick for checking in, and for Dazzle.